Cool. So welcome, Ndinda, to the Wasafiri office, and
Thank
congratulations on winning the fiction prize for Some Freedom Dreams.
Thank you so much.
So just a few questions. Can you tell us a little bit about your background in writing?
Oh, great. Like everybody who writes, I started writing a very long time ago. You know, when I was young, I studied English and literature at Kenyatta University. Just started writing mostly for film in Kenya, and then I worked on a couple of short stories that got me the Miles Morland scholarship. That I don't know if you're familiar with it, which is just a scholarship that supports writers in Africa, and just that allowed me to start working on more stories. You know, I think stories always give back to more stories. You know, I got that support and eventually got an opportunity to go study at the University of Oregon. I'm getting my MFA in creative writing, almost done. Like in the next 6 months I'll be done.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. And Some Freedom Dreams, can you tell us a little about, so it's a winning piece for the Wasafiri New Writing Prize for fiction. What was the inspiration behind the story?
Actually, so this is how this story started. We have my professor at the creative writing at the University of Oregon. His name is Jason Brown. He has this thing that he does, so he tells people to start working on he calls them shorty puns. You know, it's just like a short piece, like the beginning of a story. So we workshop a beginning of a story, and this is how this started. But of course, the inspiration for it is that before I started working on it, I wanted to write something that would kind of just address issues in the non-profit world. And like I had a job in an NGO in Kenya, and I wanted to write a piece that was rooted there. And yeah, so I started writing it, and it's, you know, of course there's a lot of there's grief, there's desire in it, and that's something that's really been big in my writing. You know, like things about grief and desire, and just trying to interconnect them. And writing, I also try a lot to write against the binaries of desire, you know, kind of blurring that line. And yeah, so it became something. Yeah. And
you entered it to the Wasafiri New Writing Prize and won. And what impact has winning the prize had?
This is the first piece that I've actually shared with the world since I went into the program, and I'm just happy that finally a lot of people are getting to read my work, and more people, not just people from Kenya, more people are getting to read my work. So it's been a lot of good emails from people who've read it, a lot of good DMs. You know, things went wild on Twitter. That was amazing.
It's definitely our most read piece on the website. And you said that you've got about 6 months left of your MFA, and can you tell us a bit about what you've been working on?
For the first year I worked just on short stories, but I had a manuscript that I came to the university with because I had worked on it during the Miles Morland scholarship year, which is 2015, and so for the second year I started working on it again, just like a second draft, and now I have something that I'm finally confident enough to share with people. I just had a friend start reading it, and let's see how that goes. And I mean, I don't know if it's finished, but I think you can tell when something is like somewhere when you start working on a new project. I think so. Yeah, I'm happy with it.